shine is my calling card. It's basically saying that, you know, bam, no. It's my time to shine, you know, part of mine to get out of my way. You know, it really is the backbone of learning to love and how to be able to stand firm. And, you know, I giggle a lot and I like to have a lot of fun, but really now with this CD, this is my baby, you know, and Shine is the backbone of that. The producer is DJ Sirius from Belgium, and we worked this song through the internet, and we went back and forth through email, and when he got the finished copy or the finished recording over to Belgium, he sent it back to me in MP3, and it sounded as if I was there. It was amazing. I love technology, and we are really knowledgeable in the area of, you know, how technology really works for people like us, artists and producers, DJs and whatnot. And I love Shine. Shine is one of my favorites. The next song, Favorite Boy, is actually showing the guy's insecurity. You know, like I said, there are some hidden messages in there. It is from, you know, some past experiences, and the guy that I was in a relationship with was really into basketball and football. He didn't want to be disturbed whatsoever. I mean, there was just no way, no question about it. So I got the point, you know, I gave him his room to breathe, but, you know, hanging out and with friends and all these, you know, sporting events and everything, I kind of gave too much freedom. So instead of actually, you know, getting bitter or letting it bother me emotionally, that's when I started to get into my music deeply, and the attention that I started to get from other men that were helping me with this project actually had him coming back saying, you know, what's going on. So, you know, that song is just pretty much about his insecurity, how, you know, we're all learning to love, you know. So, all right, let's go. Discovery is my baby, with my baby, learning to love. Discovery is my theme song. I had taken all of my experiences and just put them all into one. You know, discovery is just saying that I discovered what I could do, and if you were not going to support me, I had to keep going. So discovery is my life. I'm married to discovery. Excuse me. Restfully is back to feeling that hip hop feel, but yet I'm singing, you know, it's R&B and got, you know, RYN in the background. It's a really fun song, but the message is very serious. I think that, you know, it works for the CD because, you know, I did learn to understand things, but really, you know, at a point I really just got to the point where I didn't want to do what everyone else wanted me to do. You know, I had given up and said, you know, I have to do what my heart tells me. You know, sometimes spending time with my family, sometimes to get away from my personal life, or even music, sometimes to go and sit with them sometimes helps. And, you know, I always kept a little black book of, you know, places I can be and a number I can call to get away from what's ever stressing me, you know. And even if I go away, if I walk away, it does not mean I want to have anything to do with you anymore. You know, the love is always there, but, you know, at a certain point I can only take for so much, and I don't feed into drama, although you can't prevent it, but I don't like to stand in front of it and feed into it. You know, it just makes things worse for me. I wrote this song, Gangsters Cry, over time, and my keyboardist actually, he, you know, gave me this ballad, and I listened to it, and I said, Kubrick, this is Gangsters Cry. My love for those movies, Scarface, The Godfather, things like that, I wrote this, you know, over time after watching those movies. And to me, I had in mind a soundtrack for a movie, you know, and it would be the perfect song for that scene when that gangster, you know, he gets to a point where he can't take it no more. Most of them, you know, you didn't see a lot of crying from the gangsters, but there is one moment where, you know, if they lose a brother or sister or something, and they're at the end of their rope and it's out of anger, you know, and just that moment comes. You know, I see the movie that moment comes and that tear drops down from his eye. And Gangsta's Cry is saying, you know, have your moment. Now or never is in same respect with Shine and Restfully, you know, but it's a more personal personal message, and a lot of hidden messages in there, but it is more, instead of something, I mean, people can relate to it, but I got really personal with Now or Never, and my life at one point in time felt like I was locked up and behind bars, and I just really just said that it's got to be now, you know, it's got to be now or never. So, you know, people say, oh, you got time, you can do this, no, you just need to get some rest. I said, no, I need to do this now. So I just kind of broke away. I got from behind those bars. L2L has nothing to do with all the other songs. L2L is, you know, it is Learning to Love, but it is the crossover song. It is my radio club joint. It is actually showing what, you know, how I used to flow in the past, you know, and, you know, I was a real hip-hop go-getter for it to be able to reach people. You know, once I'm exposed, once I get the light that I need, then I don't think that I will fail. You know, although I'm given all these different definitions and all these ways for people to relate to me, I do wish that this CD reaches. I just think that more people need to know about me, and that's what I'm lacking. And so my outcome for this whole project is to tackle the world on for everything that is worth. So I am going to get out there. So that is all. That's it in a nutshell, you know, really. And I am hoping that I will get my opportunity, but to share with as many people as I can, because I enjoy doing it. And I truly thank and appreciate everyone who has helped me to accomplish this project. My space friends and all of them giving me all the feedback and, you know, some criticism too, to be honest with me, and they all helped me out in this project. They were really important to it, so I do want to thank them all, because they are really special to me, being there for me from the beginning. As soon as I mentioned, okay, I'm going to do this project, they were like, okay, you know, this is what you need to do. And everyone needs a team. Although being independent, I still had to do a lot and a lot of hard work. Just for them to take out time to say, you know, well, this is how I feel about this. You know, it kind of helped me to rearrange things into something that I consider as a, you know, professional project. So it all came together. I really do appreciate all of the support that everyone has given me. So thank you so much. I love you all.